Placing your bets online, there's money to be made there in Connecticut. May want a piece of the action.
How high are those online gambling stakes? Will this be good for the state's economy? News 8 Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis is covering the latest live from Hartford. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Ann and Keith. Good evening, everyone, from the Hartford newsroom. Yeah, those are some of the big questions they're facing at the state capitol on this, one of the biggest gambling weeks of the year.
There's office pools probably in this building on the Super Bowl this week.
That acknowledgement was the way the first public hearing on the issue began today. Here's a look at just how high the stakes are for the state where gambling is concerned. The state's take from the casinos, the OTBs, and the lotteries is over $650 million a year. The head of the Mohegan Sun Casino today described this as the Wild West of gambling, that online gambling is going on every minute of every day, that it's unregulated and the public is unprotected because it's all coming from websites in the Caribbean and Europe, and the state gets no money from it. Chuck Bunnell telling state lawmakers today that they are ready to at least do online poker, and that if the state gives the okay for online wagering, only Mohegan Sun and Foxwoods should be allowed to do it.
In our opinion, the compact gives the two tribes the exclusive right to casino games. Anything offered online that's being contemplated is a casino game. Therefore, that exclusivity resides with the two tribes.
And the casinos are leaving the door open to cutting the state in on the take.
We believe that it's outside of the Eating and Gaming Regulatory Act, therefore a separate agreement would have to be reached.
Well, we've already actually started to sit down. I don't want to use the term cut, but we've sat down and had the discussions with the governor and his staff.
The governor said today that he's not pushing this, but wants to protect the thousands of casino jobs from the ever-increasing competition for gamblers' attention from all of our surrounding states.
But we have to have this discussion because it's coming. It is coming.
Now, despite that rather clear statement, it appears tonight that an online gambling bill is not likely to be submitted for this legislative session, which actually begins next week. But the governor has said all along the aim in all of this and looking into this is to protect the thousands of jobs at the two casinos and the related jobs at the casinos. It is estimated that once the Massachusetts facilities are up and running, you know, they're putting up casinos, that those two casinos in southeastern Connecticut could lose between $135 and $140 million a year. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.